you know, thought today's game was a game of momentum. You know, it kind of swung early in the game. Obviously, we were the recipient of a couple of runs off from some misplayed balls there in the first inning by Florida State, and then of course that's all we did for the rest of the game. And I thought Messick really turned it up and was able to overcome that, and he actually limited the damage in that inning to just 2 runs. But you know, the top of the order for Florida State, we knew going in, they live and die by the home run. Certainly that's what happened today. They got us for 3. And I think the story with us leaving 10 guys on, particularly in the third inning, when we had first and second, nobody out, and 3, 4, and 5 hole hitters up, and he strikes out the side. You know, I think that was just that was probably the pivotal point in the game of just kind of really shutting us down, and we just really never threatened after that.
Patrick, go ahead with your question.
Coach, obviously you bring in Etheridge in the game. Just if you would just kind of explain what went into that.
Well, just trying to hold it there. Ben's been throwing really well, you know, and in hopes we were trying to keep it at that point 3-2, and not really trying to extend him. But the more we got into it, you know, we just felt like that if we could keep it a 3-2 game and try to win that thing late, then that's what we needed to do. So. You know, that was a decision me and Oz made to just go to him and try to control the game at that point, give us a chance to win late.
Andrew?
Coach, the past few games, I mean, you guys have been putting up hits, but it just seems like when you guys have been in scoring position, the runs just aren't you know, you guys just aren't capitalizing. I mean, did that feel like that was you know, problem for you guys today?
Oh, you know, yeah, 100%. You know, and I think it started in that third inning, and not being able to get a run in or even move the baseball and put pressure on the defense. And then, of course, after that, we had runners at second base with 2 outs, and we just didn't get the 2-out hit as well. As a result, you know, you look at the box, and we leave 10 guys on. So once again, you know, I mean, Florida State has power arms. I mean, you see it in their stats. You know, and it showed today. They did a good job of mixing with their righties and lefties on our guys, and really controlling the game on that side of the ball. So, you know, we you know, just didn't do enough in those situations to get the runs in that we needed to win that game.
Are there any further questions for Coach Berry?
Good.
Patrick or Andrew, did you both raise your hands? We'll go with Patrick.
Coach, if you would just tell me what you thought you got out of Stanley, and his velocity seemed about right, or did he start to tire there right before y'all took him out?
Well, Patrick, I'll tell you, you know, I thought that Florida State's hitters did an outstanding job with him, and in the fact that they spoiled a lot of pitches. They really fouled off a lot of things. They didn't have a lot to show for it until obviously the 6th inning, but they ran that pitch count up. And, you know, he left the game at 104 pitches through 6 innings. So, you know, he's there at 90 pitches there in the 6th, which is not him. You know, I mean, he's usually not that many pitches. He's usually in the 75, 80. So, you know, that extending their at bats and extending those pitches that he had to throw, I think, was a key in moving him out of the game. And obviously, there in the 6th inning, the momentum starts with an error, and then they capitalize. Lacey hits a 2-run homer, and then Cabell follows. You know, we get a double play ball. You know, Nelson walks, and then we get a double play ball, line out, and then Cabell with a 2-strike situation. We leave a slider up and away, and he's strong. I watched him in BP, and I mean, the ball really comes off his bat. He just basically one-armed that slider out of there to put them up 3-2. But I thought Stan did a great job. I just hate that the momentum swung there in the 6th inning.
Back to Andrew.
I mean, Coach, it's been, you know, rough 3 games now for you guys. I mean, how do you hurry up, put this behind you? And I mean, how do you, I guess, get prepared for tomorrow, whether it be Ole Miss or Southeast Missouri?
Well, I mean, you just gotta flush it and get ready tomorrow. I mean, there's no secret. There's nothing that you can do other than have the attitude to come out and win and understand the sense of urgency. Either you win or you go home. I mean, it's pretty plain and simple to me. So hopefully it will be to our guys. So there's no magic saying, there's no motivation. I mean, hell, we 57 games into the year. I mean, that's enough motivation right there to go out and win.
Go to Rick.
Rick, you're on mute.
Fly balls to right field have really hurt you in the last 2 games. Did you get any indication what happened today? Did he lose it in the sun, or do you know?
Said he lost it at the last second in the sun. So I didn't hear the first part of your question. You kind of came in halfway through. I picked you up there fly ball last couple of games, but
Well, what I was saying is the last couple of games, if the fly ball to right field, it's really cost y'all dearly.
it sure has, and I wish I had an answer for it, but I don't. And hopefully tomorrow when the ball goes to right field, we'll figure out how to catch it.